We have an important update now on the story of a Venezuelan asylum seeker who had a rare major surgery and was deported to El Salvador. And his family has no idea where he is. Joining me now, NBC's David Noriega in Los Angeles. David, what have you learned?
Alex, so just to quickly recap, Vladimir Vera Villamizar is a Venezuelan man who was deported to El Salvador weeks after undergoing a surgery to remove his entire right lung. Now, he's presumed to be at CICOT, that supermax prison, mega prison in El Salvador, where Trump has sent more than 200 Venezuelan men. When we last spoke about this, Alex, I told you that I was waiting for a statement from the Department of Homeland Security. I got that statement in which they indicated that this man had served a 7-year prison sentence for homicide in Venezuela and alleged that he is a member of a Venezuelan gang. Now, his family acknowledges the prison sentence. They deny that he is a gang member. But either way, Alex, this story is about two things. It's about his medical condition and it's about his due process rights. And this information in no way changes either of those things. So one by one, I want to stress the fragility and seriousness of the medical condition. I talked to numerous doctors for this story. I talked to a pulmonologist, who's the type of doctor who diagnoses the need for a surgery like this, a thoracic surgeon, who's the kind of doctor who performs this sort of surgery, and a primary care physician, who's the kind of doctor who manages a person's like this care in the months after a procedure like this one. All of them told me that based on the information that we have, there is serious concrete reason to fear for this man's life. But here's the thing, Alex, and this is where the due process part comes in. We have no idea if he's alive or dead. We have no idea if he's receiving any medical care. We have no idea if he's well or not, and that is because he has effectively disappeared. He is in a facility that has held him for more than 3 months, completely incommunicado, with no access to counsel, no access to loved ones, no access to the outside world. I also spoke with some constitutional lawyers and constitutional experts for this story and talked to them about this development in the story, Alex, and what they told me is that the whole point of constitutional rights, such as the right to petition for a writ of habeas corpus, the right not to be subjected to cruel and unusual punishment, the whole point of these rights is that they apply to everybody, whether they have a criminal record or not. That's the whole point of due process. And what these experts told me is that this man's criminal record in his home country in no way strips him of his procedural rights when he is in the custody of the United States. Last thing I'll say, Alex, in that same statement from DHS, in regards to the question of this man's health, they told me that when he was deported to El Salvador, he was in good health, but then said that for any information about his current medical treatment, I should ask the State Department. Now, this tells you a little bit about, it tells you a lot actually about how opaque this whole process has been, Alex, because I did ask the State Department and they referred me right back to the Department of Homeland Security, Alex.
Okay. Dave Noriega, it's a sobering story. I want to thank you so much for the update.